It should be up. Okay, it's up, it's up, it's up, it's up, it's up. Thank you for the heads up, by the way. Kiki, do you remember you, Hot Dog fan? I do remember you. Isaac says hi, guys. Hey, gamer, say hi back to Curry in the chat, man. That's Isaac from yesterday.
Awesome. Don't listen to what Rowan says in the comments of your OnlyFans.
I don't have an OnlyFans. Also, Rowan's too young to be on OnlyFans. Can someone send me the masterpiece? I will send it to you, Curry. I'll put it in the chat. It's right here. Link for the background masterpiece is right here. Right there. Sorry, Bacon Boy. My bad, bro. Hey, Bacon Boy. Thanks for tapping in, man. Hey, gamer, say bye to Bacon Boy in the chat, bro. Bye-bye, Bacon Boy. Bye. Hey, so in the meantime, I will 1v1 Xeno Ninja. He has been waiting patiently. We'll 1v1 you. For why? Shaking my head, I'm slandered? Xeno Ninja, you have to accept the thing. I sent you a thing. There you go. You're welcome, Xeno Ninja. You're welcome. Bega Boy's a op? Sunny. What is what is it? Like, why are you crashing out, bro? Why is everybody your enemy? What is happening? Was school really that rough today? Let me know.
Sometimes I really don't like people because I hear their voices and it's annoying.
Big Manny Mam. I mean, to some extent, yeah, that is like, I have met some people where it's like I heard them voice and I'm like, holy goddamn it, I hope you would stop. But then again, I have made videos before in the past, and when I've listened back, I'm like, oh my god, my voice is so annoying. He's jumping through the fire. What the hell? Only Otito Potato, Daughter, and Rogue are nice. What about me? What about me, Sonny? I feel like I'm relatively nice. Your voice did used to be kind funny. Thank you. What does that mean? It says patio. Sorry about that. No, it says Otito as well, Sonny. It says Otito. Did you see that? Only Otito patio. Oh, did it say Otito potato? Funny sound like odd. Fuck you, bro. Sorry for cussing. I'm so sorry for cussing. How did I know he's gonna be there? I have, what's it called? X-ray. Isn't Otito and Patio different people? Yes, there are two different people, yeah. So there's Patio and then there's Otito. They're two different people. GG's, bro. There we go. We have won all of our 1v1s today. We have lost 0 times. And we did go against some diamonds and some platinums. We did relatively good. Kiki, I have a question for you. What up, bro? Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house. That's the intro for Binding of Isaac. Yeah. We'll take a look at the polls. We'll take a look at the polls real quick. Okay, so regular Rivals did win. It's a repoll. Rivals Gartic. It is a repoll game. Rivals Gartic repoll. Poll is back up. We can 1v1. Do one more 1v1. Who wants to 1v1, ma'am? TTK says 2v2 me. Hold on, who's TTK? Is TTK Kiki community? I don't think I ever 1v1 TTK. TTK, if you join the stream and you drop a follow, I'll 1v1 you. You gotta join the stream, bro.
Rivals keeps banning my alts and shit like WTF WDYM.
It's the Kikimon on Twitch.
Like, bro,
Blueberry's here. Blueberry, welcome back to the stream. And Darksaber, welcome back, man. Are you sure? Darksaber, I don't think, because I never got banned. I met with a lot of good gamers. I've never seen them get banned before. Maybe potentially you were cheating. Kiki Hot Dog wants you to friend them? Yes, yes. I'll accept any on all friend requests. Where is it at? Right here. Oh, I didn't get a friend request. Send me a friend request, bro. Exclamation Roblox in the chat. Hello. Oh, some guy.
Some guy?
By Blue Iberian, some guy. Sunny?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm kidding.
I've gotten way better at Rivals, for real, no cap.
For real, that's why you're silver. I'm kidding. I'm so sorry. I'm kidding.
Wait, that's why I'm what?
Silver.
Nothing.
Silver rank.
Silver is good.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Silver's like
Second
mid.
place.
Sweet cheek.
Silver's like not good,
Super
not
up
bad.
there.
Like silver's in the middle.
TTK, are you in the stream? You gotta join the stream, bro. You gotta drop a follow, my boy.
Already, huh? Yeah, play the game.
App? It's Twitch. It's Twitch. It is Twitch. Twitch app, my boy. Do you long to be rizzed? It's a repo rivals Gartic.
Come on, people.
Bo
Got
game
money in the
rivals Gartic. And if it ties again, we'll flip a coin. Bro, TTK is not joining the stream, bro. You gotta join the stream. I guess we'll 1v1 Robin. You 1v1 Robin? Xenosh wants to 1v1 again. Do you wish to hold the Giat of someone you love? Yeah, I do. Was that TTK? That may have been TTK. Ford Tyler, is that you? Is you Ford Tyler? Hey, thank you for the follow, bro. On Kiki Discord. Boom. Right there in that chat. My friend, join us on Roblox. Send me a friend request. Roblox right there. Keep following.
Please 1v1 me.
Is that TTK?
For-
Okay, you did? Okay. So we 2v2s? So how does that work? Are you on my team or are you not on my team, TTK? What are the teams here? I'll do it, but what are the teams? You pick the teams. Not on your team. Okay, so who's on my team? Robin? Robin on my team? Okay, Robin on my team. You can pick whoever you want, bro. And OTB?
Take me, please.
Alright. Alright, we're gonna 2v2 TTK. Who's on your team, TTK? OTB? Okay. There you go. Alright, good luck, Robin. I think me and Rob, we can't lose this, bro. I don't think we can lose this, genuinely. Anyone want to hop on the Minecraft server with me? I'm down later today to play some Minecraft. I have been playing Minecraft more recently. Alright, I'm just gonna do full fire, okay? I'm gonna do full flames. Yeah, I'll be full flames, bro. I'll be full flames. I got one of them. He's low, he's low.
I need advice on getting a GF.
Actually, if you need advice, I can help you out, bro. Big man, what advice do you need? Like, what exactly is bother you? Goated squad, bro. Goated squad. Goated squad. He's low, he's low. Good stuff. Good stuff. Kiki, am I joining in Rivals tonight? Yes, we're doing some more Rivals. If we look at the polls here, Rivals did win. So we do some more Rivals. Damn. Yo, fire's crazy. What the hell? Oh my god, my song playing. Stop this, stop this, stop this. There we go, we're back, we're back. Okay.
Hop off the game and start the Gartic.
I can't. The Gartic will start whenever, Gartic will start whenever the actual Rivals game starts. Because it also functions as our timer in the background. So after this, we're almost done. I'm so sorry. OTB is not having a good time. GG's, gamers. GG's. Hey, if OTB, hey, tell him if OTB drops a follow for the channel, we'll rematch, and I won't use flames. If OTB drops a follow, we'll rematch. But yeah, let's start the Gartic here. Yo, tell him where's TTK? Where did TTK go? TTK, if OTB drops a follow, we can rematch. If OTB drops a follow, we'll rematch, and I won't use fire.
Want a rematch?
Gavin, I curb stomped you.
Well, yeah, because you use a flame. How do we hear?
Alright, okay, so link in the chat for the background Gartic is right here. And we're about to start. The theme for the background Gartic is going to be... Skip the song. Theme is going to be... What should the theme be? I guess freeform. Do whatever you want. Whatever
Dog.
makes you happy.
Dog. You dog. You dog.
3, 2, 1, boom. And Big Mighty Man, what kind of advice are you looking for?
Hey, if you don't use fire, I can easily cook you.
I literally did that. Like the last round, I beat you without
Yeah,
fire.
The last round.
Kiki, you
On the
should-
last
you
round,
should do
I thought
some
you were
guy
gonna
thing.
change. You
Some
should
guy
beat me
thing.
already.
No, I already beat you. Like we already. Every time we went on, I only think I only lost to you one time. Every time we went on, I beat
Can you
you.
run that right now? I bet you I can.
Look,
I can-
1v1 Robin. If you could beat Robin, I'll 1v1 you. But like, you're not on the same skill level as Robin, bro. Like, if you can't beat Robin, I'll crush you every time, respectfully.
I thought Gavin's actually goated.
He is goated, but he's not better than me. He's not better than Robin either. That's what I'm saying. Robin is better than Gavin, and me and Robin have like a 50-50 thing. So it's like I'm relative. I would say relative to. I still think I'm better than Robin. I think it's a lag issue, but like with lag, we're about like 50-50. I would say.
USLR know what's going on.
And Gavin does not beat Rom.
Is this like a normal?
Yes, it would be normal rivals, yes. Lily, welcome, Master. Hi, Kiki. I'm just here for my streak. I'm going to lurk. You already know what's going on? Yes. Again, I'm so sorry about what's happening, but keep your head up, bro. Keep your head up. I was just waiting for TTK and OBX to, OTB to come back. Jackie Chan, welcome back to stream. Hope you had a fantastic day. Kiki scales to Ramen, but Ramen is slightly better in util. I would say yes. Robin's better util. I think I'm better aim and reflexes. Ramen's better util. But the problem is, and the main thing I would say is this, is a lot of my, like the thing that I do the best is reflex, right? Reflex. I really can't do reflex when there's lag. And that's the main problem, which is why I'm trying to adapt more. I'm trying to learn different weapons so I can be on par even if there is lag. Kiki, I'm gonna touch your mom. Why? What is happening? We do some rivals, Jackie Chan. We have a background Gartic though. I have a background Gartic. And I think yeah, Robin has better movement when it comes to like scythe and maybe like bomb movement, but in terms of like actual like sliding and jumping and like moving around the map, I think I have better movement than Robin. And it says you're a weird girl. Most girls aren't freaks in Twitch chat. What the hell? Kiki, I'm Colton. Are you which Colton though? There's two Coltons. There's two Coltons in the stream. And Big Man, if you want any, OTB is not dropping a follow, bro. TTK, is OTB gonna join the stream? TTK, sir? TTK.
TTK, you can go ahead.
Is OTB gonna join the stream?
You said you can go.
Colton1342. Hey, well, welcome back, Colton. Hell yeah. Hey, how have you been, bro? Haven't seen you in a minute. Alright, so I guess we're gonna... Oh. Did you beat him, Robin? You lost? How did you lose?
Oh!
How did you lose? See, this is what I mean, bro. This is why I genuinely think I'm better than Robin, bro. Mind you, it is like MMA. What is it? MMA math doesn't make sense, but like Gavin is really not that good. So I don't know if maybe it's like a lag connection thing. I don't know what it is. I was editing a YouTube video. Hell yeah. I'm gonna goon. Take your time, Sonny. Robin lost on purpose. I doubt that. He called me lacking. I doubt that. Maybe he did, man. Hello, tomatoes? Where does Gavin go? He's not there.
Where did Gavin go?
I'm sure. If it was a 100-hour video, I used a challenge to do it. Damn, bro.
Oh, there's Gavin. He's here. He's here.
Sierra says hello. Sierra, welcome back. How's your day? Happy Monday.
Kiki,
Gavin, did you win? Gavin? Hey, gamers, no fight in the chat, please. Big Manny Man and Lily of the Valley, find peace with each other. I think Manny Man was just joking with you, I believe. I think he was just joking. Gavin? Where'd he go? I think he's AFK. I'm assuming he lost. There's no way he won that and then goes AFK. I'm sure Robin lied. I think Robin lied. There's no way. There's no way. Can we 1v1? If you tap, if you get in the stream, we can 1v1 for sure. If you join us, we'll 1v1. Where does he go? Where did he go? Ramen, swear to God, he beat you. What was the score? What was the score? Why is he running away? What was the score?
Robert, be honest.
I think he's lying. He's lying. There's no way.
Yo, he run away. I think he's lying.
Yeah, he's lying. I told you, there's no way. Like, there's no actual way. If Gavin did beat him, it would. My opinion of Robin would drop so low. There's no way. Gavin's just fully AFK. I think it's Terraria Calamity Death Master playthrough. Hell yeah! I've been here the whole time. Where are you at? Where are you at? Is that you or are you Colton? Can you give me if I win? Hold on. Where's Colton at? Well, 1v1 Colton first. 1v1 Colton first. Where's Colton, bruh? How about
Yo,
you?
he's right there. He's right there. He's right there.
Where?
Right
Oh,
there.
Colton. There you go. Hi, bro. He says BS. Well, there you go. And gamers, please, Lily, no fighting, please. Last time I'm gonna warn you, please, no fighting. Fighting is against the rules. It's against the rules. It's against the rules, gamers. No fighting, no fighting. Just ignore each other. If you need to temporarily, just block each other. And yo, I sent you a request to fight, Colton. There you go. Crystal says hi. Crystal, welcome back to the stream. How's your Monday? Let me know. Scale of 1 to 10. I want to try something new. Do you try minigun? Minigun, dagger, backhoe axe, satchel. How do you blow it? How do you make it blow? Damn, bro. Holy moly. Is this weapon goated? Bro wants to fight with me? Gamers, no fighting though. It takes 2 people to fight, mom. Trans people are swag. Hi guys, I'm Isaac Curry. What up, bro? Are trans people swag? I would say to be trans doesn't inherently make you swag, but you could still be swag and be trans. Just change your name. Yeah, gamers, no fighting, please. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Exactly. Exactly.
I'm good on
This
a call
is
with
so
my
slow.
boyfriend. MRHOPZSPIN.
Hell yeah.
On June 5th.
Hey, Sierra, that is awesome. That is freaking awesome. Shout out to all the gamers out there that are not single. Shout out to all the gamers that got a loving relationship. Trans people are coolio. Well, it depends on what you mean by coolio. Because I would argue this, right? I would argue that the statement to say trans people are coolio is patronizing to trans people. If I was trans, I wouldn't want people to be glazing me just because I'm trans. You know what I mean? I want people to glaze me because I'm awesome. But I know you're trying to be supportive. But for me, it's like this. Whether you're trans or not, I generally don't care. Like, it doesn't have an impact on who you are. But at the same time, I would never be patronized. Like, I'm not gonna glaze. I'm not gonna be like, and that's just the person I am. Like, I don't. To me, like, I just don't care. Really don't care. Whether you're rich, poor, white, black, trans, not, I'll treat you the same. I'm not gonna glaze nobody. I'm not gonna diss nobody as well. Guys, please stop arguing. Thank you. For real. Yeah, gamers, no arguing, please. Hold on. That is so cool. That is so freaking cool. There we go. I'm a trans dude. I just like to spread positivity about it, but I agree it depends on who the person is. The concept of people will transition and be happy with themselves. It coolio, less of them personally. Depends on who the person is, but the concept. Yeah, I would say for me it depends. Because like I have so for me, like I understand that there's like a genuine body dysmorphia aspect, and I don't know what the solution to that is, but I've always had this philosophy when it comes to certain stuff. I think it's better from a mental health perspective sometimes to just accept the nature of things, right? So for example, let's say, you know, like my teeth are kind of crooked, right? My teeth are kind of, I know it's a bad example because you can fix that, but from a philosophical perspective, my teeth are crooked. Like these ones, my teeth are crooked. They're not perfect. And would I rather have like in a perfect world, like perfect straight teeth? Yeah, my teeth are yellow as well, slightly yellow. I think from a philosophical perspective, I would rather find a point where I can find peace with the nature of what is, and still be able to progress. You're British? I am British. Yeah, I'm British. For example, I'll give you another example. So I grew up with a lot of black people. Okay, with a lot of black people, and for some moments in my life, I hated being white and Asian. Okay, everybody around me kept pointing out that I have no lips, that my skin was pale, you know, that my eyes were small, and I was very self-conscious about. The fact that I was white, and I disliked that about myself. And there was a lot of times I pray. I was praying to God, like, please God, I want to wake up tomorrow and be black. But obviously, no, like some stuff, you know, it's finding peace with nature was liberating for me. Where it's like, okay, I'm white, and so what? It doesn't define who I am. It doesn't define who I am. My physical self doesn't define who I am. Obviously, you can find some identity within your physical self that is true. But I think from a philosophical perspective, it is almost healthier to... Kiki, do... Kylie Jenner lip hack, won't regret it. Fuck you. But obviously, like, for some people, like, yeah, there's body dysmorphia is slightly different in the sense where it's like... For some people, from what I've heard, it's like a genuine... Like, it's you know, it's a huge mental health hazard to not perform surgery, to not perform certain stuff can have like detrimental outcomes. So I understand it's slightly different, but I still think from a philosophical perspective, there is a beauty in accepting the physical. I would say, and accepting the physical nature. I'm allergic, so I'm done with people. That takes time. I'm already going through a lot, and I can't take time. But yeah, yeah, if you need to take some time, feel free to do so. Take however much time you need. But yeah, what an interesting discussion, man. I really enjoy that stuff. Brief speech. Thank you. I appreciate that. Join the Kiki stream live on Twitch. Sorry, what was that, Patio?
Should we do normal rivals now?
Yeah, we could do normal rivals. Yes, let's do normal rivals. So I'll see you guys in the private server. Exclamation Roblox or exclamation rivals. Send me a link, friend request if you need to. It's lining outside. You gotta stay safe. Ron says, "What is going on? I'm just got back. Your name confused someone thoroughly." Yes, that's a very good point, Sonny. Yeah, if you're gonna have like a feminine name, it is very much so possible that people are gonna believe that you are, or assume that you're Uman, and they don't mean nothing bad by it. But yeah, essentially, Roman, we were talking about. I recognize how my presentation of being feminine doesn't fit me, and I realize I'm a dude, bro. I have body dysmorphia, and it feels like I can't be myself without wearing affirming clothes or being treated as such. I wish people didn't put stigma around the idea and act like it's the evil thing when it's not. Most trans people are happier after transitioning. Yeah, but again, like that, and again, the way I believe is, I think you have a personal right and personal freedom to do whatever you want, right? And if that makes you happier, then feel free to do it. And I'm, if that is what you prefer, that is. Hold on, how do I join the private server? Give me one sec. Let me just join the server first, and then we'll discuss further. Hold on. Yeah, like if it makes you happier, for sure. My AD, I'm not ADHD, but I don't think so. I'm unable to stay on the train of thought. My brain keeps jumping, darting back and forth. Okay, we're in. All right, so log in, exclamation Roblox, and my friend if you need to. I started to feel accept that I look feminine. I like to feel pretty, and because of that, I accept to be called a woman. It's fine. But yeah, as I was saying, hold on. Let me just iterate what I was saying. So essentially, I'm happy about the fact that you're happy, right? 100%. And if that is what you want to do, feel free to do so. But I'm saying, like, from a philosophical perspective, I would still think, like, if I had a son or a daughter, right? I would rather them find peace knowing that the physical doesn't matter. Right? For example, if my daughter came to me and said she wants to get like a boob implant or a butt implant or plastic surgery, you know, obviously it's her life, and if it makes her happy, feel free to do it. But I was still thinking from a philosophical perspective, I'd be like, yo, the physical, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. But I understand, like, as you said, there's a dimension above that, which is like there's a whole body dysmorphia, which is which can have, like, if people don't do it, then I believe the suicide rate does increase. So it's a different ballpark. I understand that fully. But I'm talking like purely philosophically. Like there's a philosophical.
I wouldn't want myself as a son, tbh. I am a disappointment to my pops as the oldest guy in my family's generation.
You're not a disappointment, Breezy. Again, what I'm saying is, like, gamers, the idea that like there's a couple different things to unpack there, but okay, we'll start the game. Hold on, some guy, you can jump in, you can jump in, you can jump in, you can jump in, you can jump in. You ain't cool. I am cool. I think somebody doesn't want to join. Okay, so we'll run it 3v3. But yeah, like the whole body dysmorphia thing is that's a different topic. Cause yeah, I know for some people, like it is a genuine, like, to not transition would be very detrimental. So I understand that. But I think as I keep mentioning, there's a beauty in just being philosophically above the physical. I think being above the physical, but I know that's not always a possibility. Damn, I'm taking damage already. And again, as I mentioned, again, the like if it makes you happy, like I'm fully supportive of that. Do you know which mod made my account so I can get the pass so I can change it? It was Violet Melons, Lily. Violet Melons. And in the Kiki Discord, you could just message Violet Melons. Two Martha says, see you later, Kiki? Hell yeah. I was just saying, but I don't necessarily agree fully with that. With what you see it as. Thank you for commenting on your views about it. Hey, well, yeah, I appreciate you. And yeah, I'm sure that, you know, what I'm saying is... Because again... what I'm saying doesn't what's it called?
So I can get the pass, so I can change it. Also, I'm struggling to decide to get the surgery or not.
It's Violet Melons. Violet Melons is the mod. But yeah, as I said, like I understand that you're not gonna agree with what I'm saying, because what I'm saying doesn't address the underlying body dysmorphia, like a layer where it's like if you don't transition, then it could be severely detrimental. Isaac is trans. Yes, Isaac is trans, yeah. If I was trans, I'd do what Ron is doing, waiting until frontal lobe is fully developed for surgery. I think that would be, yes. I think that would be important as well, yes, 100%. Before you do anything that can have some potential irreversible... before you do anything that can have some potential irreversible outcomes, it's important to have the decision fully thought out. What a read. Damn it. Sarah says, bye bye. Well, thanks for tapping in, bro. In my opinion, take your time for how long you saving that stuff is not a race.
I hope your
but see, that's the thing where it's like,
might make you stretch, but I haven't been on your stream for a bit. Nice.
Korea is trans Isaac as a funny title character as Isaac. Yes. The character, so there's a video game character called Isaac. I don't believe Isaac is trans, like the actual video game character. I could be wrong though. But Curry, who is Isaac in the game. So if you were there yesterday during the eviction notice, the Isaac Roblox character, or Curry, is trans. Yes. Why is Kiki Ton? Because I'm very interested in this conversation. I'm paranoid that I'll hate my body if I go on hormones. I'm waiting down long because I'd rather be uncomfortable a few more years and spend the rest of my life hating myself. I think that would be the right thing to do. Yes. The one thing I will say though is was sort of touched on by Curry there though is that there is for some people, not all. I don't believe this impacts all
Is it
transgender
in
people.
mirror in her mind you look different, and then when you look in the mirror you don't look like what you think you look like in her head? Is that Jumi BC? When I look in the mirror I stare at myself like, WTF? Is this like dysphoria or what TWT?
Well, okay, so there's a couple different things, right? See, this is why I think the reason why it's so complicated is because the transgender community is not just one like monolithic individual, right? There's many different people have different motivations and experience different things. For some people, for example, they might be trans and don't care about changing their body, and by gender they're separating fully, like they separate gender and sex fully, and they strictly are gender trans. And then for some people, it is a bodily thing. It's not just gender that is the other, but it's their physical sex. And for some of them, for those people, it is due to, you know, certain condition. Is it conditions? Is that the right term? I'm not sure if that's the right term. Hold on. Okay, dude just shot me and then just lets me heal. What the hell? So some people, for example, have body dysmorphia. Other people, I have heard, this is especially true for pubescent. From what I've read, again, I could be wrong with the literature, but from what I've read, there are some people, and this predominantly affects prepubescent/pubescent women, when they're going through puberty, can go through a lot of
I do think it's dumb
psychological.
when PL get mad at being misgendered if they appear like their biological gender. I understand being frustrated or upset, but being full-on angry at the person isn't RLLY something that makes sense.
I agree with that. So for example, like so some people have like genuine body dysmorphia where it's like that condition, that level of condition is a genuine, like you can liken it almost to like bulimic or anorexic people, where their view of their body is very different than what they see in the mirror, and therefore it has some potential severe consequences in terms of mental health and actual well-being. Other people would be, you know, in a wave of, and again, it's not all people, and I don't mean to say anything that could potentially be offensive, but some people are generally like confused from what I've read. Like it's a lot of prepubescent teenagers, especially when you put this option on the table that, hey, maybe the reason why you feel uncomfortable is because you're in the wrong body, has led a lot of prepubescent teens to go down that route, even though what they're feeling is
I am tuning into the stream on my phone.
not necessarily body dysmorphia.
I am on a late night run.
So there's a couple different things that make people want to change their gender. Like, and again, I gave an example earlier, but for example, for me during my prepubescent times was I had a lot of self-consciousness about my race/ethnicity, and no, but it's how it feels in my experience. Yeah, everybody's experience will be different. That's the thing. That's why it's a little bit difficult to really unpack like the whole thing, because everybody's experience is different. Everybody's motivations are different for why they do the things they do. So it's hard to generalize. But there are subsets where it's like a medical, like it's a genuine medical.
Trans people aren't real. Mods tickle his sack.
I'm not saying trans people aren't real. I'm not saying trans people aren't real. I'm saying that they clearly are. I'm saying there's different motivation for different people. I think some people, it's similarly, and you can, I mean, I believe the research is out there, because everything I said I believe has been documented. But there's some people that genuinely aren't, like, don't have body dysmorphia, but still will claim like transgender, for example, right? When I was 13 and 14, I was paranoid that I was faking being trans. I thought really bad about myself. I just saw myself as seeking attention, but I'm not really at that mindset anymore. Well, again, depends on everyone's. Like everybody has different. Damn, 51 damage is crazy. What the hell? What a katana. But welcome back, Yosemite Hams. Thank you for trying to get me cancelled, asshole. I'm kidding. That didn't hit somehow. This is definitely a controversial conversation. Yes, 100%. I like how this conversation has gone. Well, for me, I don't particularly, like, I don't, again, for me, it's like this. At the end of the day, like, whether you're trans or not trans, like, I generally don't care. It's up to you, right? It's your life. And I will still treat you with respect and like, no matter what, I'll treat you with respect, right? It's all about... For me, it's more about the pursuit of something goes balls. We are definitely losing, says Christopher. Yeah, it's 0-2. We're definitely struggling, but I would blame it on this dude. Tomatoes is fucking AF. Yo, Tomatoes, I'm blocking you, bro. No joke, Tomatoes. If you keep throwing, people could misinterpret it. Well, well, look, what people interpret is their own. Like, I can't control what people think, right? All I can say is, all I can reiterate is
I'm still questioning
to respect
if I'm
each other,
trans or
right?
not BC, like my BF is not gay but has a crush on me, but he also wants to go trans.
Hold on. We heal. Ah, I couldn't even bring my katana out. Spess said 1v1 me. I gotta change the title of the stream, my bad, bro. We're doing regular rivals at this point. But it's important. I think it's important to navigate all of the, like, all of the different angles, right? Like, if we just all decided to, let's just all agree with each other at all times and never have differing opinions, then I think it's more dangerous, philosophically speaking, than having, you know, a potential controversial topic in the pursuit of truth, like an honest discussion, not like anybody insulting, but like an actual honest controversial discussion is less bad than an echo chamber where we just agree for the sake of, you know, not hurting each other's feelings. Damn, we're getting cooked, bro. We are getting cooked. Sorry for burping. Damn it, they're low, bro. They're fully low. Canadian Christians, can I 1v1 you? Potentially later. Yes, potentially later. Potentially later. Already have Boba bit their muscles and not line? My point of view is that it's not harmful to transition no matter what the reason is, no matter if it's a kid who could be wrong. Kids are always use different labels like that, and it may stick, and it, you know, it's just discovering my mind. Well, it depends on your, so I would agree with you. But it would depend on your definitions, right? Because I remember what I said earlier. Some people, when they say they're transitioning, it's a biological thing. And then for some people, it's a mental thing, right? For some people, they separate gender and sex. Others, they don't. So if you're telling me that kids that are, let's say, like a 4-year-old is a biological male and then should be allowed to biologically transition into a female, I would say that that is not correct. That would not be correct, and I think that would be dangerous. But if you say like a 4-year-old, you know, it goes, I want to explore, like, I don't know, like, I want to be called she. You know, like, let's say.
Not in the mood for PPLEBS anymore. Unamused face with rolling eyes.
Hey, feel free to chat in the Kiki Discord. But like, if you're saying like Liquid Timmy wants to be called Timeta or something like that, like, fuck it, whatever, who cares, right? You know what I mean, like, who cares? So that's that. I would agree with you in the sense like, okay, if Brody wants to be called something else, sure. But if Lil Bro wants to chop his wee wee off at 4, that would be like, I'd be like, that's too much. That's too much. Now, mind you, if it's an adult, like if an adult goes, hey, I want to biologically, you know, change my thang, sure. You know, that's your brain's fully developed, your frontal lobe's fully developed. It's your life. Do what you got to do. Max transitioning should be 17 and up. I would say it would have to be until the frontal cortex fully developed. It has to be frontal cortex fully developed. Whenever your brain, your decision making is fully. Why is age consent 16 then?
Kiki,
Well, that would be a
he's
different.
talking
That'd be a different. Cappy Popeye? Is he actually? Sorry about that. Cappy Popeye, hello, sir. So I don't know exactly what age the brain fully develops. I'd have to look into that. But for me, it would be whenever the frontal cortex is fully developed. Because the only thing for me is that potentially, like, you know, I know this is extreme, but like, let's say you're biologically male, you want to become biologically female. Like surgically, you would lose your like your piece. You know what I mean? Like you would lose your ability in the future to reproduce, and that's a pretty significant thing. So in order to prevent people from not having that full frontal cortex develop and then going through with that decision, I think it'd be a little bit too risky. I would say it's a bit too risky. Maturity doesn't mean they are a child. Your frontal lobe doesn't develop until you're 25. Is it 25 actually? So my brain, I'm still not, yo, gamers that were calling me uncle, bro, to all the gamers that were calling me unk. If you were calling me unk and my brain is not even fully developed, bro, fuck you, bitch. You were calling me unk. I'm still a YN, bro. I'm still a YN. I'm still out in these streets, my boy.
Stop yapping.
Aren't you going on 25, 26? No, I just turned 25. I'm a January baby. Why Kiki flexing an underdeveloped brain? Because, you know, gamers are calling me unk, and I'm not even an unk, bro. I'm not even mature enough to be an unk. Hey, there you go. And thank you, Canadian Crusher. Thank you for the follow. If you want Kiki Discord server, right there in the chat. Boom. Don't forget to log in with us. And if you want to join the Roblox, send me a friend request, exclamation Roblox. We're in a private server right now, my boy. Private server right now. We're doing some regular 5v5s with the community. Why the finger? I'm sorry, Potato. I will stop. Alright, we get back in. We get back in. 16-year-olds are physically not developed all the way. My annoying ass is back. Parker PlayStation, welcome back, man. Long time no see. I'm not mean, bro. I'm not mean.
Kiki, I think tomatoes always been epic.
Yes, that is true. That is true. But Tomato is not in here anymore. Tomatoes
I
is AFK.
personally think the whole 25 is fully developed
can't
thing
Popeye.
is kind of bogus. Just because it technically doesn't stop developing until then doesn't mean
Boom.
it doesn't do 99% of its
Popeye?
developments before then. It's not like your brain doesn't work.
I mean, look, you'd be surprised, Yosemite Hams, at how much. Well, I mean, you know, right? Everybody's grown up, bro. When I was 16, when I was 15, do you know what my goal was? My goal was to be a trap star. Like I was trying to sell drugs and kill people, bro. When I was 16. Back when I was 15, 14, 15, like we couldn't wait to catch bodies. Like no joke, like we couldn't wait. We wanted people to, like, we wanted beef. Like we wanted beef. We was looking for beef. Like we were looking to do some bad stuff, really bad stuff. And then once my brain started developing, I'm like, holy shit, I'm an idiot. But yeah, I was trying to sell drugs. Most teams having violent thoughts is true. Well, it depends on, obviously, it depends on your upbringing, but it was a little bit. When I was 15, I was basically the same as I am now.
Better Diddy or Diddy Kong?
Well, to be fair, you are still developing. Look, back even when I was 20, 22, 20 something years old, I was still a crash out, okay? I was still a crash out at 20. Like at 20, 22. I remember 21, I was like the last crash I can remember having was 21 years old. 21.
The Garden.
Yes, we'll do the Gartic, yeah. Like my last crash was 21 years old, man. 21 years old. And there's still some days, like to this day, where I'm like on the edge of crashing out sometimes. Like I'm sometimes like I can still see myself having a lot of progress to be made. But like it is very drastic, yes. Right guy says, can I join? Yes, you can. Right guy, yo, send me a friend request. Exclamation Roblox. Exclamation Roblox right there in the chat, man. Right here. Send me your friend request, and I'll accept your friend request. Don't forget to drop a follow as well to join the Kiki community. And you'll be able to tap in with us, man.
Yeah, hello?
Pressure's too big.
Cappy Popeye, hello?
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Yes, what?
Sorry, what was that? What is he saying, lad? Cappy Popeye, I cannot hear you for the life of me, bro.
I thought I was trans at 14 until I realized I didn't want to be a boy, I wanted to be a skinny boy because boys don't have curves and I just wanted to be thin.
Dudes everywhere. I'm getting shot from all angles. What is this? I thought I didn't want to be. I want to be a skinny boy because boys don't have curls. I just want to be thin. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like there's many different people have different motivations. Sorry, Cappy, I cannot hear you. You're gonna have to go in the Twitch chat and just type it because I can't hear you. Thank you for the follow, by the way. If you want Kiki Discord, right there in the chat. But yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, where it's like different people have different motivations for potentially aligning themselves with the trans movement. Not everybody has like genuine gender dysmorphia, and furthermore, it's a bit. You're Unk status. I'm not Unk status.
And chat, I fixed spawn finally, so if
Hell
you
yeah.
want to join and
Hey.
not look at a disgusting piece of shit spawn,
Yo.
then you can now.
Forever Duck, you're actually goated. You're actually goated. I will check it out at some point. Give Garty 10 more minutes. I will. So that's what I was saying earlier. Like, it's difficult to discuss like the whole the whole. Is it like not necessarily phenomenon, but like the whole concept of transgender is difficult to discuss because it's not like monolithic, right? Everybody is different. Everybody has different motivations, so it's important to discuss all angles in a different way. I don't think there's a universal rule. Damn, I'm getting triple teamed out the wazoo, bro. Am I an unk or an uncle? Or is that you have to be 25 and over? No, so to be an uncle, in my opinion, it's 32. I think 32 is the official unk year. If you're not 32, you're not unk. Cappy Pot Pie, I swear to God, bro. I tell you every time, I'm like, I can't freaking hear you, bro. Just type it in the chat.
Hello Kiki, I am came in here for my watch streak, so bye. I am sorry, I got to go.
Hey, big shout out to you, mom. Big shout out to you. Beambo, shout out to you, mom. Thank you for tapping in. Bruh. Yo, can my team just be alive for 2 seconds? Like, what the hell is happening? I never thought I would hear you say unk year. Unk year is,
Be together first. Be together.
Bro, you are not even hitting your shots, Patio. Hit your shots and then maybe I'll stick with you. Bro is hitting me through everything. Bro's hitting me through everything, bro. Any rational and mature person will decide to wait for their decision when they're developed. But that's the thing. It's difficult to even consider that. It's difficult, like when I'm treating rivals like Fortnite for some reason. I'm just not playing it. Hell yeah, smart mom.
Hey Kiki, I just pissed. Solid 6.2, 10. Also my hand hurt from murking my non-existing DIH loudly crying wilted flower.
This is why you're not mod, Sunny. If you were, I'm no joke, Sunny. If you were more wholesome, you would be mod. If you were just like 2% more wholesome, you would be mod. I can't be having mods messaging me talking about, hey Kiki, my hand hurts from jorking it. That is so inappropriate on so many levels. It would just not be allowed. If you can't consider it, then you're not mature and rational. But yeah, Brizzy, the majority, like, I'll be honest, I'm not a mature and rational person. Most humans are irrational, right? Love in general, like the emotion of love is an irrational emotion. To some extent, there's some logic behind it, but it is irrational, right? We have to just agree that for the most part, it sort of goes, Yosemite Hams was right in that sense where it's like, yeah, there's a point of diminishing return. No one is fully developed at all times. No one is fully rational. No one is fully mature. Like it's a continuous process, but there has to be like a point where we go, okay, you're mature enough. But it's difficult to say. Ati says, yo, can you
I've
like
never
at my
really
Twitch? I'm
considered
new.
my
My
gender
name.
even once. To
What?
me, it's just something cut and dry that I never had any problems with. So it's a little hard to understand.
Yes,
people
that
who
is
do.
true. That is true.
I feel like a lot of
Yeah.
people feel that way, even you, Kiki.
Yes, yes. I was gonna say yes. That sort of is how I feel as well. Where it's like there's a separation between. Okay, but you could have just been like, my hand hurts, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm sorry to hear about that. The fact that you added the jork in it makes me uncomfortable. It's like, I'm not gonna chat with a child about how your hand hurts from jorking it, bro. Look, my Twitch please. I'm new. No promo. I'm sorry, Athens. It's no self promo zone. I'm sorry about that. Unless you drop a bag. If you drop a little bag for me, a little Kiki bag, I can look at your thing. But yeah, as I was saying, so there's a separation between. Cappy Papa, I cannot hear you, bro. Just type in the Twitch chat. I really cannot hear you, and I don't have time. I'm so sorry, bro. I cannot know. Like, you're cutting off half the time. I don't want to say.
Can you hear me now?
Just type in the Twitch chat. It's easier this way, Cappy Papa,
I
because
call it
I really can't hear
9/11,
you.
It rhymes with grub.
Guess what I'm watching?
Look at Team Tough Knuckles over here.
Among Us.
Alright, to begin, Cappy Papa, do you want to join us on our team?
But what are these teams?
Maybe.
We're gonna start in 3 seconds, Cappy Papa. You're not in the team. You're gonna be on the circle. Oh. There you go. Oh, bro walked off. What a dunce. You walked off the pad at the last second. I think that was at Robin. Who is that? The dude with the white.
We are our team.
But yeah, as I was saying, okay, so there's a separation, okay? So here's something happens. There's a separation between... So what I'm going to say, I don't mean to be controversial, but this I'm just going to be fully flat out and just fully blunt. And I don't, again, I have respect for everybody. I have nothing but love for everyone. But this is how it is for me, okay? People separated gender and sex. I think that makes no sense, okay? I think there should not be a separation between sex and gender. Mind you, if you want to be called he, she, whatever you want to, like, I don't care. Like, I really don't care. But, like, from a purely, like, a logical perspective, to me it makes no sense because it's still keeping the same names of man and woman. So it shares, the vocabulary is shared between sex and gender. For example, man, like, there's, like, the male gender, but then there's, like, the male, like, biologically, right? When you have those overlapping languages, it makes it seem very sexist. For example, they'll be like, oh, I am gender is a woman, same as the, like, name as biological woman. Why? Because I like cooking, or I like things that are typically associated with women, which is stereotypical in nature, right? For example, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, I identify as a man because I like to chop trees. And it's like, what the fuck, bro? I'm not a man because I like to chop trees. I'm a man because I have balls, right? So that's for me where it's like, it doesn't make sense. So if we do separate gender and sex, it needs to be fully separated. Your terms cannot be the same as the biological terms. Otherwise, it's sexist in nature. And that's just my opinion. So it's like, if you had like a separate term, like, let's say instead of he, her, she, say, them, you have like your own separate things, like zlurp, zleep. It's like, okay, sure, fuck it, whatever. You know, like, that's fully separate, and it wouldn't be sexist in my opinion to some extent. But then the idea that it is that the terms are similar or the same as the actual biological thing, that's where to me it makes sense. Tugs that shirt of collar. Me? Bio-male and bio-female gender, male and gender female. Exactly, yeah. So, but they share the same, you know what I mean? Like, they're saying the same name of, they need new terms. Exactly, yeah. New terms or new definitions. New terms or new definitions. Because sharing the same term, to me, makes, it logically makes no sense. Because as Yosemite Ham was saying, like, me growing up, I never thought about, am I a biological male, or, I mean, is my gender male or female? I just am me, you know, like, I'm just me. Whether I like soccer and cooking, and even if I like pink or dressing up as a princess, like, I never thought about that as, oh, that makes me this gender or that gender. I was like, that's just who I am. I enjoy these particular things. And then from a biological perspective, I was like, hey, I have this appendage on my body, and that's just how it is. And I never really thought about it. And I think that's how it is for most people, where it's like, you know, or at least, because again, I'm from a different generation. I don't mean to bring out the unk talk, but I'm a 2000 baby, so I'm 25. Back when I was growing up, there wasn't very much talks about gender. It was more about, you know, like you just be you, you just do you.
Big
Obviously,
Solo
every
on
now
the
and
game,
then.
He keeps saying, Kiki, give me, please, Kiki.
And thank you for, hey, Crate, thank you for the 2 bits. Says please shush. But I like thinking about these things. I really do enjoy thinking about these things. And again, it's no disrespect. I have nothing but love for everybody. I'm just offering a different perspective. And of course, if I'm wrong, right? Like when I'm vocalizing this, I'm hoping that if I am wrong, someone would let me know why, and then we can have more of a what's it called? And then I can be enlightened myself. I'm just sort of like, I took a shower and session recently. I'm sorry, name. I don't know how to explain how I feel about things. I don't know how to explain to someone what it's like saying that you're trans. Yeah, it's a difficult thing to consider, like a different thing to explain, because again, it is such a personalized experience. Everybody is different, so it's very hard to vocalize certain things, and I understand that adds a lot of complexity to it. Oh, bro's chasing me.
Call me homophobic, but I don't think we need sexualities for everything. Like pansexual and bisexual, same thing.
You'll drive away your queer fans. Google mobile Kiki dog. Well, again, as I said, like I've said this before in the past, but I'm not an ideological person, right? You know how we may disagree, Curry. I don't judge you for that, and I welcome the disagreement. I think people that would hate on me for, let's say I'm being ignorant, right? People that would hate on me and run away from me for being ignorant are not people that I would want as friends anyway, right? I think people should express themselves how they want. I agree. Yes. No. Yeah. 100%. Yes. I agree with that. Yes. I think everyone would agree with that, where it's like, if you want to express yourself however you want to, you should. I think that's what we're trying to say by saying that we don't consider gender, in the sense it's like, if there's been times I played with Barbie dolls, right? I never thought I'm not allowed to because I'm a gender male. I never thought about that. You know, I played with dolls and I had fun. You know, I played house and I had fun. Like I wore pink. I had fun.
A part of me
If you want
thinks we've
to,
only separated sex and gender in order to try and justify it to people. Because a lot of people who change their gender also change their appearance to look like the opposite sex. So which is it? Do they really want to be the opposite sex but settle for their gender?
well, yeah, but I mean, that is an interesting point, Yosemite Hams. That would be an interesting point. Anyway, guys, you guys, hello. Do you guys watch Community? The NBC set. I have seen. I think I've seen one episode of Community. I believe Daniel Glover is in that. I used to be a big fan of Childish Gambino. Like 2008, I thought was a fantastic song. But I understand it's not a conversation that everybody likes to have, but I do think it's very interesting. It's a very interesting topic, and I think when you pursue it from a lens of seeking truth, then it's not as bad. It's almost fun. It's interesting to learn about different people's opinions and what different people think. Nice people for gender bisexual, male, female, non-binary, pansexual, bisexual, but they do not mind body type or any attraction. Is it mainly personality? Oh my god, we're actually gonna win. Yo, this team's goated. What the hell? It's 4-1. What the heck? Oh, you're dead. Have I been doing good? I've been doing okay. 4-2. It's not bad. 2 KD. It's not bad at all. We could just stay safe and we win that. Yeah, let's just stick together, my boy. We stick together, we win. He's coming. Is he coming? Oh, he's so low. It's over. GG's. Well played, bro. GG's. I like people. Same here. Same here. But I think yeah, the one thing I will say is that at the end of the day, gamers need to remember that we're all human, right? Like regardless of what people believe in, like regardless of if you disagree or agree, we're all human, and therefore we should look out for each other, mom. We should look out for each other. Only show love, spread peace. The only people that you should hate is furries. I'm kidding. No, the only people you should hate is yourself. I'm kidding.
Tired
No, I don't think you should have hate for any
Bi
people.
means
I think
two.
it's
It
important
means two.
to
Bisexual is sexually or romantically
So many people
attracted to
are
both men and
divided.
women, or to more than one
It's
sex
more
or gender.
important now more than ever to unite
Bisexual
each
is an
other.
umbrella term with pan.
Dembaba says nice
We don't
hat.
need
Thank you,
these
bro.
subcategories. It only
Unc, am
makes
I
things more
washed?
complicated.
Am I washed at Rivals? I'd say yeah, like 2% washed. Hey, thank you for the follow, bro. If you want Kiki Discord right there in our chat, boom, right there. So if you want to join the Kiki Roblox, send me a friend request right there. I accept any and all friend requests. My username is Stankboy or the Kikimon, ST4NKBOI or the Kikimon, THEKIKIMON. Send me a friend request, bro, and I'll add you. Therian hate in the big that is crazy. What's going on with the headphones? My headphones are actually broken, so the hinges on the headphones are broken. If I don't tie it up, like these will flop. So tying this up together makes it so that it's straight. You should play Forsaken, by the way. You are a Dead by Daylight fan. You should know that Forsaken
We're
is
all
a
human. I
bastardized
only want to
version.
hit Therians with a car. Specifically, the all-new Chevrolet Silverado.
No hate. He's just joking, by the way. He's joking. We're running back. Please 1v1. No, we can't. Not right now, but we got to do some more. One guns. But we will end the Gartic. Yo, Curry, are you done with the Gartic? Can I... Do you want more time, or are we good to end it? We need to stop arguing against each other. Queer means weird. Not all of us are going to make sense of the others. Stop spreading hate. Nobody makes sense. Yes, I agree with that. I agree with that. And I've said that before on stream before, like, I think a couple months ago, where it's like, there's no one on earth that is normal to some extent, because everybody's unique. Every single person here is unique, and everybody has something weird that differentiates them from everybody else. And instead of focusing on other people for being different, we should focus on ourselves and try and spread more positivity. I mean, especially if it doesn't hurt you. The only times I will say you should probably step forward and say something is if someone's hurting someone else, then it's important to step in, I would say. You make fun of my stutter because I have a born with a stutter, bro. That's so messed up. Captain Popeye! I swear to God, bro!
Kiki,
Sorry.
Kiki,
Sorry, I'm
please
so
be
sorry.
nice to Cappy Papa.
I'm so sorry. Yes, sir. Captain Popeye, was it?
Guess what I'm watching?
YouTube.
Well, I just finished it right now.
Hell yeah.
He's watching you.
For real?
Wallace and Gromit.
Wallace and Gromit is a
We're
banger.
going to the team.
Gardic, by the way.
There you go. Now get back.
No, Rivals, you go on the other team, bro. Rivals, no. Rivals to me, you go on the other team. Rivals to me, I will block you. You gotta go on the other team, bro. Please, don't stack. No stacking, Rivals to me. Yeah, Captain Popeye, I have very trouble hearing you many times. I'm so sorry. I'm telling you, you just gotta write in the Twitch chat. I think your internet is lagging a little bit. I have trouble hearing you.
Can you not copy it done?
Sorry? I didn't hear you.
Can you not call me a dance?
I didn't call you a dunce.
You dunce.
No, when I said that.
You said what?
You called
Dance.
me a dance when I said that.
No, I did not call you a dunce. But I don't call. If I did, I sorry. I will not do it. I don't recall, but I would not call you a dunce on purpose. That was accidental. I'm sorry about that.
But I heard you.
That's my bad. I didn't mean to say it. I don't recall, but I if I did, I do apologize. There you go. You go random. Jukebox is way for me. I'm so sorry, Jukebox. I hope you got in.
You think that team's
We got it.
Hold on. Is the Gartic ready? We've been in there for 50 minutes, bro. That's crazy. Hey, Tomatoes, thanks for tapping in. And yo, if you keep going AFK in my games, I will have to block you. No joke. I'm sorry about that, bro. If you can't be going in our games AFK, it kind of ruins the game. Sorry about that, mom. All right, let's go like this. Notice I said asexual meaning broader term, and then focus on the reproduction part. Other specimens of animals and even inside humans have shown this in theory cannot reproduce asexually. I have no idea what's going on in the chat. I think there's a lot of philosophical discussions in there. Oh, what a shot! What a shot! One bullet is all I need to win. Goated gamer. Goated gamer. Should you being a local city guy? Hey, gamers, be respectful with each other, man, please. Look, you never know. Some people might have thought about stuff that you didn't think about. And it's important to, you know, take everybody... I like this idea, right? Like, for me, whenever I have a discussion with somebody else, I don't strawman them. I don't, like, try to make their argument as good as possible for themselves and try to genuinely, you know, consider what they have to say, you know? And then, because, you know, it's you never know when somebody else might have something interesting to think about. Means you split into two without the need for a partner? Bait, waffles, fries.
Waffle fries.
Well, to be fair,
fries, or
you know,
straight
Pink, you many times you be asking for controversial debates, and when you get one, you don't want it anymore. Damn, Smutty did quit. Yeah, Rivals Timmy did quit. I said I'm bored now. I'll talk about the previous part. Curly fries are fire? I don't enjoy curly fries now. I enjoy regular fries. I think any change to fries is an insult to fries. It's like saying that regular fries aren't good enough, which is so disrespectful. Damn, what a shot. We're doing relatively good too. 4-0. What the hell? 0 def. Why would I need to be anyone's rival? Good question, Kid Cat. Good question. Gartic, yes, we'll take a look at the Gartic for sure, 100%. I would agree with you, Kid Cat. The only person you should be your rival is yourself. I think it's important to compete against yourself. So many times we focus on other people when we should be focusing on ourselves. But there you go. We did win epic Vin. I became German for a second. We did win. I did get 4-0 though. 0 def. Defless run. Alright, we'll take a little Gartic here, and then we're going to do a poll for a new game. Okay, we're going to do a poll for a new game. So in the chat, let me know what games or game modes you guys want us to play. Also, Jeffrey, thank you for the follow on Kiki Discord. Boom. Right this on chat, ma'am. And then Roblox is right there. If you want to send me a friend request, this is just right here. Accept any and all friend requests. So what games do you guys want in the polls, and we can run it. Well, actually, I'm gonna do Gartic first. I'm gonna pee, and then I'm gonna do the polls while I pee. I think that's better. Blocks fruits? Blocks fruits would go hard, I think. So I'm so sorry about that. I really am. Kiki, we need...
The team is unfair.
No, was it? Was it fair? No. I'm kidding. Most likely, yeah. I know it was unfair teams. But it do be like that sometimes. It do be... The cookie be crumble when it crumbles. And Potato says, yay, side profile. Hey, I will say, no disrespect, Potato, but what a beta chin. What a beta chin, bro. Imagine not having a protruding chin. What a beta... I'm kidding. But imagine not looking like this. Goated. I'm kidding. It looks really good, by the way. And that should be such a good game. Dingus on Roblox? Hold on, before I'm gonna do Gartic first. And this is Althentam from Genshin. Yes, Genshin again. Hey, Potato, that sounds freaking awesome. Yo, I want to get back into Genshin Impact. The only problem is the game is so freaking long, bro. It is so long. It is so long. It hurts my soul. Like, it makes me physically angry at having to grind the game. But I understand it's a grinding game. It's supposed to be grinded out. But I hate grinding games, I really do. But the game is so beautiful. The gameplay is fun, but the grind is so bad. It is so bad. Patio was in the rivals with us. All Genshin players are Preda? I don't believe so, no. I don't believe so. Bryce? Ooh, very modern art. Abstract. I enjoy this.
Dash with the side. It's just I can't go as fast on mobile. But you know baby steps.
Hell yeah. 7 Zexiura says they all gooners. My boy, Zexiura. Your name? You have the ultimate gooning name, bro. Zexiura? You're calling other gamers gooners, and your entire persona is a goon. You are goon. You are the goon. If your name was like Wholesome Jim, I'd be like, oh yeah, for sure, you're right. Your name is Zexy Yura. You're like 2 letter swaps away from being like the most inappropriate name on Twitch of all time. Sexy Futa. You sick, twisted freak. Bro just saying, bro's name is so close to Sexy Futa, it's crazy. Don't even lie, Nixio-san. Don't even lie. Don't even lie. If bro's name was like Michael, I'd be like, okay. If bro's name was like Juliet, I'd be like, oh, for sure, you're right. Oh, we love Futa. Do we actually? Hey, gamers in chat, let me know, do we love Futa? Futa, yes or no? Yes or no, Futa? I would have to say, what is Futa? Oh, don't search that up, bro. Do not search that up. Okay, you're actually wholesome. I believe you. You were wholesome. My bad. You are wholesome. You are unironically wholesome. Big shout out. Hey, don't forget to drop a little follow, man. We need more wholesome people like you in the stream. Drop a little follow. Kiki Discord right there in the chat if you want to join the Kiki Discord. If you want to send me a friend request on Roblox, right here as well. Thank you for tapping into the stream. I appreciate you. I hope you had a fantastic day. Let's finish up the guard take. Don't look up Futa, please. Do not do that. It is highly okay. I'll tell you what it is. It is essentially the fetishization of giving Uman a massive dong. W. Wholesome chat. Wholesome chat. Wholesome chat. It's hentai, bro. It is hentai. If you don't know what hentai is, Jesus Christ, God bless you. Jeff says Federal Unemployment Tax Act. What is that? Isn't that just showing me? No. It's specific. Like it's a. Like it's. But I don't think so. Is it? I don't believe so. No. I think it's a specific fetish under hentai. It's a hentai fetish specifically. But yes, it would be like essentially it would be like it's technically trans, I guess. I got that cake look good. Where'd you get fucking Dairy Queen? Like, how the fuck do you get a that cake, bro? What the hell? Oh, the Federal Unemployment Tax Act. You're right. Yeah, so gamers, Jeffrey is right. If you want to know what FUTA is the federal, where's it at? Where'd you put it? Yes, the Federal Unemployment Tax Act. It is FUTA. F-U-T-A is the Federal Unemployment Tax Act. There you go. Now you know. Jeffrey says FUTA is the best. It is, yes. By the way, Yura is my name. Well, Yura, welcome to the stream. Hope you had a very, very good day. My name is Tyler. I meant Kiki. I didn't tell people my actual name yet. Well, let me finish up the guard take. My bad. I'm taking so long. Sorry about that. Can you go to my drawing so I forgot to save? Yes. There you go. Feel free to drop a local save. I got a pee so bad. Gamers, one time I held my pee for so long in class, I got a urinary tract infection. I was pissing blood. So never hold your pee, always pee. It's dangerous to hold your pee in. Essentially what happens is you hold your bladder in so much till your pee goes into your kidneys. That is a real life thing. If you hold your pee too much, your pee goes into your kidneys and it draws blood out when you... It is really bad. Titus medii. You're not normally pissing blood? No, I don't. I don't. One time you watched that hentai in front of your mom? I never did that, no. Alright, Ben, we'll take a look at the arts here. Wow. My OC, by the way. Damn, he got really big. He got jacked. Bro got jacked. Did you go to the hospital? I did not know. You don't require to go to the hospital. For a UTI, they give you antibiotics. It's an infection, essentially. Jeff says, can I 1v1 you for a gift in Rivals? Potentially later. We're going to do a poll in the chat to pick the next game. I don't know if we're going to do Rivals next.
Your other organs if you hold it long enough.
Exactly, yeah. Exactly. Banger drawing, by the way. This is absolutely gorgeous. Freaking phenomenal work. Rowan. Yapping. Draw, bro. You had an hour. You had a fucking hour to draw and you're not goddamn... Skipping this bullshit, bruh. Wow. God damn. Hey. W currying the chat, gamers. If you guys don't know what this is the Binding of Isaac Azazel, or I think it's Azazel. Freaking phenomenal game. If you have never played Binding of Isaac, do yourself a favor, play that game. It is one of the best games of all time. And this is phenomenal work, though. Is Azazel your favorite character, Curry? Let me know in the chat. My favorite character used to be... It used to be Azazel, but I'm a big fan of The Lost. I'm a big fan of also... what's his name? Blue Baby, The Lost, and I really like also the keeper. I hate the coin guy. The coin guy pissed me off so much, bro. I got exams tomorrow. I'm gonna head to bed. Hey, have a good rest of your night, Pink. Good luck on your exams. What happened to the sub chat room in the Discord? I'll have to take a look at that. I'm not sure. Why should they just starting beef with me for no reason? What beef? I don't think Gamer is starting any beef with you, bro. Bro didn't even message you. Nixio-san, wow, this is goated, absolutely goated. It reminds you of, was it Fallout New Vegas has a vampire map or a vampire DLC, I think. Azazel from High School DxD is goated.
Azazel from High School DxD is goated.
Azazel's my favorite. It's Azazel. It could be. Look, English not my first language. That's my excuse. Whenever I sound like an idiot, I just go English not my first language, which is true, but gamers, no fighting. Breezy, look, you have to understand, like, if I'm talking to someone and they respond with this emoji instead of taking me seriously, like you're being a dick, bro. Like, you might be right, you might be wrong. I don't know the full context, but it's like you can't cry about like dudes starting beef. Like you're instigating with the, you know what you're doing. It's very passive aggressive. Like you're not being pleasant. You know what I mean? Like if you're an angel and you're like, I'm sorry, Shukti. I'm not my bad about that. And then you broke down your argument. Like, okay, yeah, Shukti's tripping. He's not tripping on you if you're being an asshole, bro. You're clearly being an asshole. And then you're like, why is he rude?